Hello, everyone. So I wanted to come on today and give you a message from Spirit that I hope will help you find a different perspective in life. This is going to be a really, really important message, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of important messages to come from Spirit that I think you're going to want to make sure you are listening to. And so make sure that if you haven't subscribed or followed my page that you do so, because Spirit has decided to open up the gates of knowledge, and they're going to be sharing a lot of messages. And hey, I'm here to share them, right? I'm here to share those messages. So here's the deal. So today I want to talk to you about the magician. So today I got I was pulling a card for the collective, and Spirit pulled the card of the magician. Hello. So I wanted to come on and give you guys this message really quick because it's tied into a lot of things. Whether we are aware of it or not, it's tied into a lot of things that are going on right now and a lot of things that we see in our own personal lives that we need to kind of look at differently, okay? So as many of you know, I have a tarot course, and in that tarot course I teach about the different meanings of the different cards and how they play out in people's lives, not just in the collective but also in individual lives, okay? The magician came out today. Now I want you to think, I got a new perspective from Spirit about the magician. See, the magician usually represents our ability to manifest things, especially if you believe in these things. And if you believe in something in heaven, if you believe in something in spirit, it will manifest in the material realm. And that is what the magician teaches us, right? So the magician teaches us that which you see in heaven will be made here on earth. However, here's another perspective that Spirit brought to me. Spirit brought to me that the magician also has a lot to do with the evil eye curse. Okay? And this is how it does. So the evil eye curse tells us that the evil eye curse, first of all, is based in envy, okay? So it tells us that something is not available to us that is available to someone else. So therefore, it creates anger, anxiety, depression, resentment, jealousy, envy in us towards others. It makes us believe this false narrative that something that is available to someone else is not available to me, and therefore they are my enemy and they are the ones holding me back, when in reality it is ourselves that are holding ourselves back. So the magician, it does that exactly. So as well as the magician saying, that which you believe in heaven, in spirit, in the spiritual realm, in the mental realm, because notice how he has the infinity symbol over his head. That which you believe in the spiritual realm, that which you believe in the mental realm actually projects here and manifests here in the physical realm. Whether that may be negative or whether that may be positive, it's going to be a direct connection. That which you believe in the spiritual realm, that which you believe in the mental realm will manifest itself here. And those blockages which you validate outside of yourself will continue showing up because the universe is infinite. And because the universe is infinite and is abundant, it is going to place in your path things that support your belief. So it's going to place in your path the things that you believe already, the things that you already have been programmed to believe, the things that you already have been taught to believe. So that which you believe in spirit up here is going to manifest down here. Another thing that the magician teaches us is look at the fruits on the table. Look at all the tools and all the opportunities available to us, right? We have thought, we have action, we have emotion, we have physical, tangible substance, okay? But look at what the magician is doing. The magician is not telling you to look at the table. The magician is tricking you into looking everywhere else other than the table. So a skilled magician is gonna make you think that these things do not exist and that these things are not available to you. So although the magician card can give us good advice, which means that which you believe in heaven can be made here on earth, and that which you believe can be manifested here if you believe hard enough, if you pray hard enough, if you act hard enough, if you actually take action, if you use your magic, you can manifest it here on earth, which is truth. But the magician also does something else. The magician also lies to us at the same time. If you flip the script, right? The magician gives us the belief of the evil eye. The magician doesn't tell us, look at the table. Look at the table before me full of blessings. The magician says, look here, look here, look here. He's kind of like making you look everywhere else. Making you look here, making you look up here, but not letting you look at the table, okay? Why? Because the magician also represents those people, especially if he's upside down. He represents those people that want to give you the fugazi, right? If you guys ever saw Wolf of Wall Street, there's the Matthew McConaughey character talks about fugazi. It's not really real. It's just an illusion. It's just fugazi, right? So when the magician comes up upside down, he's actually giving you fugazi. He's giving you bullshit. That's what he's giving you, okay? He's actually telling you that you have no power. And when in reality you do. You have the power. It's actually available to you, which is the same thing that the evil eye curse tells you. When you have evil eye, and a lot of people have evil eye and they are not aware of it. We are not aware of it. When we have evil eye, right? Aside from us using the herbs and the spiritual actions and the talismans to protect ourselves, we should also be asking ourselves, what false beliefs do I have that make me think that something is not available to me? Okay, what false beliefs have been given to me by these evil magicians, not the good magician that's standing right up and telling you, if you have enough faith, you can manifest in heaven and manifest on earth. But what beliefs are being given to you by the upside down magician? The upside down magician that is telling you, look here, but don't look at all the blessings on the table because those things are not accessible to you. That is a false narrative. That is fugazi. Okay, that is fake. That is an illusion. That is an illusion that people who are in power, people who are skilled, like the magician, want you to believe. They want you to believe that the universe only works in their favor and only works for them and only is able to offer them the fruits of their labor. It's a false flag. It's a false belief. And then what happens is what the evil eye curse does to you is that it impairs your action. Okay, because I have seen people in my spiritual practice who are so afflicted by the evil eye curse that they believe every person in their path is their enemy. They believe that there's no way that there's other people that could possibly help them. They believe that their dreams and their desires are not accessible to them. They believe that that love and financial prosperity is not accessible to them, but that is a false truth. This is what the magician upside down is trying to tell us. This is a false truth. These false skilled magicians are telling you that this is not accessible to you. That this is not accessible to you, and to look here and to look here. And these are the reasons why they are not accessible to you. But a good true magician will tell you that the universe is infinite. It is ourselves. It is our own belief system. It is our own ability to tap into our own magic, into our own ability of manifestation that actually either helps us or hinders us, okay? Because if you have a belief of lack, then the universe, because the universe is infinite and likes to give you what you believe in, okay? The universe will place lack into your path. So if you believe that something is lacking or is not available to you because you are afflicted by this evil eye curse, that doesn't just cause envy. It actually also causes lack of self-confidence. It causes lack of action in you. It causes your mind to be crossed so that you're not able to take the proper steps to get you from your dream to the actualization of these dreams. And that is because you are believing the fugazi of the evil eye curse, the BS that the evil eye curse tells you that something is not available to you because of X, Y, and Z. Whatever, fill in the blank of what X, Y, and Z means to you. If you believe that you're not able to achieve something because of your gender or your sex or your sexual orientation or your race or your belief system or your religion or whatever it is, fill in the blank. If you have a false belief that you're not able to achieve something because of something that has been programmed into you by someone else and not actually by your spirit and by yourself, then you are believing the fugazi of the magician, the skilled evil magician that is telling you, look over there. It's because of that person that you can't access something. But that is not true, because you have the blessing and you have the coverage of spirit. You have the blessing and you have the prosperity of God. And if you truly believed in the prosperity and the blessing of God, then you would know that that is a false narrative. You will know that anything that you put out in the universe, you attract back to you. And so if you if you put out beliefs of abundance and prosperity and the ability to manifest and say, you know what? Yes, that person has a lot of that stuff, but I could have it too. I can have it as well. I can go out there and I can make these things happen for myself. Okay, then the universe will say, oh, she said that she can be a millionaire. Oh my God, I have to make it happen. I have to make it happen because she already said it. She already said she could be a millionaire. She could be a doctor. She could be a lawyer. She could be, a business entrepreneur. She could be a mom. She could be all these things, or he could be a dad. He could be a millionaire. He could be a philanthropist and help people all over the world. And if you believe that, you will be making it in heaven and then making it here on earth. But if you believe the opposite, if you believe that none of this stuff is available to you, okay, then the skilled evil magician has won your mind. The skilled evil magician has won your mind and has made you believe something that is stacking the cards against yourself. No one else is stacking the cards against you, because remember what Spirit tells us: a curse cannot enter you unless you allow it to enter you. And a lot of the times the way that curses enter our aura is because we believe in that person's power. Okay, because we believe and we start to fear that person's power, it allows us to become less than and feel inferior to that person, and therefore their curses are able to enter us, are able to enter our aura, are able to enter our space, are able to enter into this false belief system that becomes this fugazi that we build our entire foundation on. Okay, so what does the skilled magician also do? The skilled magician also, because remember, just like the beings of light have skilled magicians that are telling you, like myself, that the universe is abundant and therefore you can make in heaven and make here on earth, the devil also has skilled magicians that will tell you those things are not available to you, and these are the reasons why outside of yourself, rather than telling you, look at your false beliefs. Why are these things not available to you? Are these things available to you are these things not available to you because you hold false beliefs that then stop your thoughts, right? At that false belief, then stop your actions, and therefore then stop your results. Okay? Because everything you made in the spiritual realm, everything you make in the material, in the mental realm, shows up in the physical realm. Okay? So what exactly are those fugazi beliefs? Okay, just like many of us don't understand that money is energy. Money is not real. Money is energy. So you can make more of it, you can make less of it, depending on what your energy towards money is. You can attract more of it or you can attract less of it, depending on what you believe, depending on the fugazi. So if you don't understand what I'm talking about, watch Wolf of Wall Street. Okay, watch Wolf of Wall Street, because it's very educational when it comes to money, when it comes to what money really is and how powerful a belief can be. Okay, and the guy Jordan Belfort, the one who played the Wolf of Wall Street, he actually has a podcast now. After he got he got slapped by the government. He has a podcast now. But this proves to you how important a belief is. Okay, a belief is so powerful that whether it's a positive belief or a negative belief, it can cause detrimental changes that can be damaging or helpful to your life, depending on what the belief is. So what fugazi are you telling yourself? What fugazi are you absorbing from these evil skilled magicians and making them your truth that is now manifesting in your life? Okay, because that is what we are handling. That is part of the reason why we're going through what we're going through right now in 2020, because we are believing the fugazi. We are believing the belief that something that is not real, that is not true, that was not created by God is real. And then we are validating that belief, that false narrative, because we are forcing the universe into giving us the evidence that supports our belief system. Okay. And remember, every time that you have a belief, you force the universe into proving you right or wrong. Okay. So you actually kind of force the universe to prove you right more than anything. So if you have a false belief and you have a false belief that love is not available to you, the universe will prove you right. The universe will say, let me put really bad relationships in their path. Let me put really toxic partners in their path. Let me put a lot of suffering in their path, because they innately believe that nobody could possibly love them. And you know what's funny? A lot of the people that I see in these bad relationships have held these beliefs that no one loves them, and that no one cares about them, and that love is not available to them since they were a teenager, because they learned it from their parents. So what curses are you getting from your parent? So then the evil eye curse then turns into a generational curse, because when you have the evil eye curse, you tend to pass it on to others. Okay? And when you have the evil eye curse and you pass it on to others, then it becomes a generational curse. So then, aside from doing the spiritual work and the mental work, you need to also be asking yourself, what false beliefs do I hold that make me think that all of the blockages in my past are because of other people and not because of myself and not because of my false beliefs? What false beliefs do I hold that is holding me back from the results of my dreams and desires that I wish to have in my life? Because when we believe that everything is somebody else's fault, although there are some things that can be someone else's fault, but when we believe that we don't play a role, that we are not an active denominator in our lives, then we believe the evil eye curse. And then the evil eye curse manifests more and more and more and more spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional blockages for you. So when you limit your beliefs, you limit your blessings. You limit what the universe brings into you. You don't believe enough in heaven to make it happen here on earth. And you believe the evil, satanical magician that tells you that, hey, this is not available. This is fake. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. That's not available to you. None of this is available to you. So stop looking at it. So remember, question your fugazi. Question the false beliefs that you have around social relationships, around money, around love, around prosperity, abundance, magic, whatever false you believe you have, because I can promise you that what you ask the universe will be given to you each and every single time. That is why my magic works for myself and why my magic works for others. Because when I ask Spirit knows that I ask in faith, and I ask in love, and I ask in true, honest desire to see good for others, and therefore my magic works. But your magic can work too if you stop believing the satanical magician and start believing the God's magician that says that which you make in heaven can be made here on earth and can be attracted to you in this plane. Okay? And if you are attracting a certain type of person, it is because we have that belief already. That belief system is somewhere in us. Okay, for example, when I was little, I used to have people in my family that would say, don't trust people. People are shady. Okay, and then what happened is most of my life, I attracted people that were shady. I attracted people that I couldn't trust. I attracted people that I couldn't relay my vulnerability to. And therefore, because I held that belief in the back of my mind also, what generational curses do you have in the back of your mind? Because curses don't have to be physical, they can be mental. What generational mental curse do you have in the back of your mind that is telling you and is programming your universe? Because our minds are like a computer. If it is programmed with a certain program, it will play it out in our lives. Okay? So make sure that you are looking at the false beliefs and that you are breaking down those false beliefs before you start to believe what other people say, what other people tell you your life should be like, or tell you how life really works. Okay? So everything in your universe is somehow attracted to you by either beliefs or fears. If you fear a certain thing, you will attract that. Okay? So remember that. And you can free yourself if you take the proper spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional action to free yourself from these belief systems. That could be evil eye curses or generational curses, because that's what generational curses are. They are beliefs and habits that we pass on from generation to generation, almost subconsciously. That's why I also tell my pregnant clients to be very careful what you say when you are pregnant, or how you feel when you are pregnant, because you pass on those feelings and those beliefs subconsciously to your child. And that's what becomes a generational curse. All right, my loves, that is all I have for you today. Remember, that which you make in heaven, that which you make in the spiritual realm will be made here on earth. If you have the belief in yourself, then you can change your life and you can liberate yourself. Have a blessed day, and I will see you guys later.